All right, friends, here I am again on a video. So I'm going to be doing these video sort of mini lectures to help you get acquainted with each module. It is going to be important that you watch these. I'm going to try to give you information quickly. They're usually only going to be between 7 to 10 to 12 to 15 minutes long. So welcome to PER 571 Lecture 1 for Chapter 1. Going to go over the modules today. You're not going to see my screen, but if you go to modules and you scroll down to the first week, you have a variety of things. And I'm hoping that you're clicking into the Chapter 1 intro, which is this discussion right now that we're having today. I have and I will be uploading PowerPoints for the textbook in each of your chapter modules. You have assignment questions that come from your textbook. You have a discussion that usually will align with your textbook in the reading. Also, it might be certain things that are current events like that are happening today in our world of sports. And then you have a quiz. And that's typically how your weeks are going to go. My suggestion to you to be successful in this class is that you read the book, okay, and that you go through chapter 1. I also suggest that if you have the textbook and you have your product key code and you access your online learning center, it's a supplemental web study guide. It's going to be very helpful. I use that supplemental web study guide to help with quiz questions and the assignment questions and so on and so forth. So that's how this is all going to be broken down. Obviously, obviously you see that I haven't been able to get to every single module, but I am working steadily on getting all the modules set up for you, and I should have those set up within the next week or two. But your weeks run from Monday to Sunday, and so I will be posting these videos, and you'll be able to get online and get up to date and everything with us. Every Monday morning you'll get an assignment or an email on Canvas basically helping you sort of stay caught up. So chapter 1, essentially you're going to be reading about the management of sports and what it really means to be a sport manager. Different responsibilities of sport managers, 4 functions. And I will tell you that in the past, through your comprehensive exams, this textbook in this area was highly used for your comprehensive exams. Specifically, things like the management functions and interpersonal, informational, and decision rules of management. I believe there was 3 questions in sport management from this chapter alone, especially the hierarchy of management levels and certain things in the 4 functions. So when you look through this book and you start reading the book, I would suggest that you highlight, circle. If there are things that you don't understand what they mean, by all means, go to the back and use their reference system. They have a glossary. Even within the glossary, you don't know what some of the words mean or terms mean. I mean, as an adult learner, you should go and get those figured out. The NASSM is the North American Society for Sport Managers, or for sport management. It is the governing body for the sport management concentration. Sadly, I don't believe that there is anyone in our department that is part of NASSM, but something for you to look into. They do have a website. They do have conferences, so on and so forth. I'm going to try to see if I can this week get a hold of a athletic director from somewhere in our country to Skype in with me and do a short interview to talk about some of these things in this chapter. And I'm hoping to get that done in the next week and be able to post that on one of your discussion feeds. Having a real full-time athletic director, talk about some of these objectives and things that, are in this field would I think help you understand some of these areas better. On your assignment questions, for Chapter 1 assignment questions, those do come out of the book, and they are on page 22. So when you get through here, you'll see review and discussion questions. There are 14. On these questions, I certainly don't need just a ton of information. What I essentially want is that you answer the question with at least a paragraph showing me succinctly that you know what the question is and you were able to answer it from your reading. I don't want you to copy and paste things from your textbook, and I certainly don't want word for word things in your textbook. Just answer the question from what you've read and from what you observed in your PowerPoint. The way that I would prefer that you go do this is I would prefer that you read the textbook, then go through the PowerPoint and make sure the PowerPoint connects with your text reading, and then go answer your review questions. After you've answered your review questions, then I suggest you go back to your module page and go ahead and do the discussion. After you've done all 4 things, then I think that you would be able to go do your quiz. Your quiz is a one-shot quiz, meaning you get one chance to do it. The quiz is open for 15 minutes. You have 10 questions. Some of those questions you will probably see on your exam, just reworded a bit. So don't take your quiz until you've done everything else, because you only get one chance to do it. You will not be able to see your answers or responses until the end of the quiz period, which is Sunday. The week and these modules end on Sunday at midnight. There is no extensions given, so don't email me and ask for an extension. You are an adult learner. You have 7 days to get things done. I told you in my intro that I'm available for you to email or come see me in my office or have a virtual office hour Tuesdays through Thursdays. So after Thursday, I'm out. I will rarely check emails on Fridays and over the weekend. So if you wait to do everything on a Saturday or Sunday, you're on your own. If you try to start getting things done on Monday afternoon, work on them Tuesday, get things organized on Wednesday. If you have any questions on Wednesday or Thursday, then you have the chance to ask me. After that, you're on your own. So again, the textbook is good. I do think there's a lot of information here. I also think that this is a textbook that you're going to want to keep in your library, specifically for those of you that want to get into sport management, athletic director positions, even exercise and gym ownership. There's a lot in here that will help you understand things in this field. So use this textbook wisely. Do the best you can every day and every week. Make sure you hand in quality work. I want your work to look good. I want it to make sense. I want it to be thorough and complete, and that's all I'm asking for. So, all right, that was a brief synopsis of Chapter 1. Like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole thing and read to you. You're an adult. You can read. If you have questions and you need assistance, then you reach out to me. Otherwise, good luck for Chapter 1, and we'll see you in Chapter 2.